So, to have a good life, you need both chaos and order. What I mean by that is you need to be both very disciplined and organized, but also you should be very adaptive and spontaneous. So, something that popped up in my life, which by the way, I like to think I'm pretty organized. Like, I track what time I sleep, how many hours I get to sleep, I track the habits I do, whether I work out, I track the calories I eat, I track whether I do my morning routine, night routine, I track how I can improve, why should I improve, how can I implement that improvement. So I track a little bit. But the problem with that is like you become so rigid in a sense that you don't know how you can't just go like this. Just like you go like this. And the problem with going like this is you hit some obstacles, and sometimes you can just fuck it up and just go through it, push through it. But that's not always the case, especially if you're like running a business. Maybe let's say you were selling like cold calling VAs, but now because of AI can do that, and the market doesn't need your solution anymore. So you can't just break through that obstacle. You have to go around it. Maybe you can start selling a different service. Maybe you can start selling the AI cold callers. You gotta adapt. So yes, you need discipline and like consistent action to get big results, but you also need to be adaptable and spontaneous. Otherwise, you are just gonna be stuck at one point. And even right now, when I was doing sales, like I'm still doing sales, but like what happened was first I was handling inbound, but then I was kind of shit at it. So then I got this new position, which is like outbound, and it was kind of shit position because there was more work. The prospects weren't that cold. Obviously, it's outbound, and it was just harder. But I said, well, mostly because I didn't have any choice, I said yes to it, and I adapted to it. I did whatever it took me to be good at it, and I ended up being the second best in the whole company. I cash collected like 45, like $55,000 in December, which is one of the slowest month you could get, and I was number two in the whole team. No inbound, no profiles with authority, no cold calls, just cold SMS. Cash collected 50K, half $50,000 with that. I was gonna say half a million, but then figured out like it's not true. So that's the importance of adapting. I'm sure you have all these gurus telling you to be disciplined and do the same thing every day, get 1% better every day, and that's true. But just make sure to keep some space to adapt and pivot.